Man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Uh, I mean, if you, I hope we're able to. You know what? I might actually put that out tomorrow just to see like what goes on with it.
You talking about that the other
My,
clip?
yeah. Oh, I very much want to put it out.
Watch it first. Watch it first. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to.
Oh man, yeah. We look crazy. We look great. I know I look great. Like, yeah.
Right. But also wear a mask, social distance, and stay home.
You know what? Community Coalition Show. We back. Y'all know what it is, right? But
y'all already know who it is.
Y'all know who it is.
K Wilson.
Y'all know what we do, right? But you know what? I know we say that. We start the show off with that all the time. Mm-hmm. But I think this week is especially important. I mean, not just this week, but like, look where we are as a country, right? And as you said that, it took me there, right? Mm-hmm. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. First of all, the Rona and the pandemic haven't gone anywhere. Like
anything, they've gotten worse.
So,
like, there are different strains of this thing now.
Yeah, like, we got cousins and homies and stuff now. Right. Like, they mans that showed up. So mans and them, right? We got the Brazilian mans. We got this what's it, like South African mans? Like the homies is here.
Got the UK men.
Yeah, that's mans. Yeah, like so.
Man them.
We've been listening to drill. But here we are, and I don't. I'm just, you throw your hands up time. Like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
Like, so we got whole states now mask off. You know, I'm reading all kinds of articles. People going crazy.
Right.
Did you see the clips from All-Star Weekend, like Atlanta this weekend?
I haven't. Not yet.
Spring break in Florida. Oh. Everybody's wilding. No mask.
That's what they were talking about.
Not a mask in sight. Dang. So just I was reading one clip. I don't remember where it's from. I'm pretty sure people have read it. There was a story, I guess, like somebody was in Atlanta and they were in a mask, and somebody was like, "Oh, I can tell you you're not from here because you got a mask on." Wow, that was one story I saw. Second story was a Mexican restaurant in Texas.
Yes, that was part of my Bob's and Karen's.
Okay, so I'm gonna table that for now. I'm not going to talk about it, but just know that these stories are out there. Matter of fact, I seen a dude today. We in Maryland. I seen a dude blatantly walk in the store with no mask on today.
Dang.
Blatantly. I know he, because I watched him because I was getting in the car. Mm-hmm. And have you ever seen people in the parking lot now? They get halfway to the store and they stop and they pause and like, oh, and they start patting around for their mask and then they run back to the car.
Right.
So dude gets out the car. He's halfway there. He stops. And you could tell, no mask. He looks back at the car. He doesn't go back to the car. He walks slam in the store. So I'm watching him like, I'm glad I'm leaving. Glad I'm out. Nobody said nothing to him. He'd walk right on in. Like, this is where we are. As people like.
First of all, that ain't it.
This ain't it. This is bad. I've heard people talk about like what's this going to look like in the future, the next couple of years. And I was like, look, I wonder what people wearing masks. I wonder what the whole concept of masks is going to look like in a couple of years. Let's say, people getting vaccinated and stuff, the numbers start dying down, and they may get to a point where they don't require masks anymore. It may not be a mandate,
Right.
And I don't think it's going to be this year. I think we're a couple of years away, like for real. Mm-hmm. Maybe next year, but
right.
What is that going to look like socially? Masks, to me, this is my prediction. Masks are going to come to be like this social thing.
Right. They're going to be a thing.
Yeah. But it's going to be a negative social thing. I feel like when people going to come around, if you're wearing a mask, you're going to get the side eye. I mean, I think it's going to be one of those things like, why you still got that mask on? Like,
kind of like how people used to look at other people a certain way when they had hand sanitizer.
Yeah, because they looked at you like a snob or something. Mm-hmm. Yep, hand sanitizer. I think it's going to be here to stay. I think that's going to be more socially acceptable. Mm-hmm. It's the mask. I think that's going to cause a stir, I guess, if you call it. Like, you know, they can think about it. Like, everybody out partying a couple years from now, and one person walks in the restaurant with a mask on. And everybody going to look at them like, like, you know, like, I think it's going to be one of those things. Whereas you look at other parts of the world, people have been wearing masks, especially if you go to, wow, yep. You pull out the sanitizer.
I'm doing it on camera too.
You know, I'm not mad at you. I'm not. Mine's behind me somewhere. So like,
right.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
Yes.
The hand rub.
Hand rub. Full circle.
Full circle. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that.
They will once we release the other clip.
I know. We're gonna look crazy too. Like, that video was so bad. It was so... Yo, I think at one point I was like, yo, I hate technology, yo. I just said that. I was like, I'm sick of this. Like, so for those, so we're testing different podcasting platforms, you know.
Yes.
Trying to find a better one that works. Right now we're on Zoom. Mm-hmm. If anyone knows anything about podcasting, it's not for podcast. I don't think it was meant for something like this, you know?
Right.
And so there are others out there that have come out that advertise and claim that they are. So we've been testing them. So we did one today, and that was just, it was bad.
We did one literally like 5 minutes. It was like 10 minutes to go?
If we got 10 minutes. I had to cut it off because the video was so choppy. Mm-hmm. So we were on it looked like two different videos. Like, I'm talking, and you were either ahead of, like, behind, I don't know, but it was like you were responding to questions that I never asked. So I'm talking, and you were like, yeah, bro. You know, I didn't even say nothing. Like, what's happening? Like, it was bad. It was so bad. I had to just stop it. I was like, I'm in record. Like, this isn't working. So, and that just, like I said, it threw me off because, like, everything I wanted to do tonight, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, here we are, y'all. Like, we're gonna get a podcast. It's not the one I envisioned, but whatever.
Right.
We here, you know.
You guys are gonna get, like, you're probably gonna get like 2 podcasts that in one. That's probably what this is gonna be.
Yeah, we put together a 2-pack podcast 2-pack. Yeah. So
hashtag Zoomy hours.
Zoomy hours. Because that's definitely what it is right now. Like, it's late. Everybody sleep. We up doing this madness, testing trashed podcast apps, the platforms. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so we doing all that. Also too, it is still, today is still Monday the 8th as we're recording. And it is still International Women's Day.
Yes. Shout out to the women's.
Shout out
to it again.
Do the hand do the hand again. So again, this is we talked about, you know, I don't know why. I said this earlier, so I don't know why. When it comes to men, it's girls and money, we automatically rub our hands. So, oh yeah, where they at, fam? Where they at? They start talking about money. They're about to get that money. I don't know why we do that. I don't know why. So,
yeah,
International Women's Day makes us rub our hands. Mm-hmm. But I did just, you know, I do want to acknowledge this women, Black women. I got to acknowledge our sisters out here. You know, like I said, shout out to all of you all. You all are amazing. You all are beautiful. You all hold us down. You know, I shout out, you know, just again, that's our life. And again, like not trying to throw shade at anyone.
I'm throwing shade.
I'm not just like
a little bit of shade.
I know you're gonna throw a little bit of shade. I you know, women in general, like I'll start with Black women, right? Because that's what I know.
Right.
Like I said, my mother, my wife, my daughters, my family, you know, like the ups and the downs. And like I said before, I feel like Black women are the most disrespected people on the planet.
Absolutely.
You know, like black men, like I said, we down there too. They don't like us.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we're still men and we still enjoy certain privileges of that man. You know what I'm saying? Like basic man stuff. Like I said, the world, the culture, society is kind of geared towards like men. Like I know at the end of the day, as a man, like pay scale, things like that, like just pay and all that stuff, like the craziness, you know.
As we call it, as they call it, as the feminists call it, the patriarchy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so that's why I say Black women are most disrespected, you know. And so anytime I get a chance to big up Black women, tell them I love them, we're gonna do that. And so especially on y'all day, every day should be the day. But if you don't hear it other days, at least know you're hearing it from us.
Right.
You know.
And to like my sisters, my mom, my aunties, my cousins, like even I've only dated Black women. So like first of all, I love y'all.
Yeah.
Second off, I'm here to protect y'all.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally here for y'all.
Yeah.
Like we are here for y'all.
Yeah. Like I said, and I got daughters, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 Black daughters. And I think it's crazy. So like, for men, I think we go about, especially if you grow up in a Black household, moms, things like that, like you've always come to respect things like that, Black women. But it wasn't until I had daughters, right? That I really understood how representation mattered. It mattered that they see strong Black women. It mattered they saw women in positions of success, but also beauty, power, not just like business power and stuff like that, but like the strength, the power of just holding down who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like being comfortable in their skin, being comfortable in their hair, being confident in who they are as Black women. Like I started to see why that is important, because my daughters need to see that. And I didn't realize that like my daughters gravitate towards that. They get to see their mother, their grandmothers, there's aunties and things like that, their cousins, all of that. But like I was telling earlier, see, we did a whole podcast, Katie. But as I was saying on the Trash podcast, like for real
platform on the Trash podcast.
That's a better way of saying it. This just happened yesterday. I can't make this up. So like I said, my daughter was playing a video game. She's playing a game on her tablet. She comes to me and she's like, "Daddy, do you think this looks like me?" And it was like her little avatar, she created. And literally had light skin, long, stringy black hair, real video gaming. So I'm like, no, baby, girl, it doesn't, And I was like, what make you think that? And I was like, why did you? I was like, did you create that? She was like, this is the closest I could get to looking like me on this game.
Right. And I want to say shout out to you because you told her the truth.
Well, I mean,
because I know a lot of people that would have just said, "Oh yeah, man, looks like you."
Yeah, but like no, like if it was close, the thing didn't even have brown skin. Like I was like, no, this doesn't look like you, sweetheart. Like, but my thing was because I asked, I said, well, why didn't you create one that looked like you if you wanted to look like you? And she looked at me like, this is the closest I could get, and she gave me this look like, Daddy, like this is the closest I could get, like this whatever. Like she made me feel stupid. Like, so then I'm like, wait. Again, we're playing a video game in 2021.
Right.
I still play games every now and then, right?
Same here. Me too.
I can get damn near close to what I look like. We got, NBA 2K, you got facial recognition. Like you scan your face on a phone app, it takes it to the game, and you can create your face and play in the game. So I know this may not be as sophisticated as 2K, but we can't get brown skin on the avatar? Right. On like, what was it, like Minecraft, Roblox? So it was one of those.
Right. And I want to say, like, growing up, like, that was a huge struggle.
Yes.
Like, a lot of video games did not have people with our skin tone.
Yeah. But no, for real. Like, so even before, because I could take it back to like the basic games where you never saw someone brown. Mario, Zelda, all of them. Like, when nobody black. So then we got to the point where it was like, okay, we could start creating, and you always had like 3 skin tones. And it would be like white, kind of tannish. Then it was like
Pitch
Wesley
black.
Snipes black. Like, yeah, like we couldn't get quite right. Couldn't get brown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, like I said, we got to the point now where the games are kind of sophisticated. We're in 2021. Like, come a long way.
Well,
You
apparently not, because
apparently not. You can't even get brown. I can't even get a little fade cut. Like, that joint was like long, stringy hair. I was like, this is trash. And then for my daughter to just kind of blow it off, like, this is what it is, you know? I'm like, no, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that. This is not going to be what it is. I almost threw her tablet across the room. I was so hot yesterday. Because I'm like, this is trash. Like, I'm like, delete that game. You only want you to play that. Am I paying for that one? Like, I was mad. Like, this is the closest you can get. And, like, that's okay now? No, that's not going to be okay. That can't be okay. Like I said, NBA 2K can damn near scan my face and play as a 7'5" dude with my face. Like, nah, man. Nah. So I wanted to say that this is why the representation matters. This is why they need to see them. Because
and it's also disrespectful that
is disrespectful.
It's super disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. And I don't want them growing up in a world where that's okay. I don't. Like, and like those little things. So these are the little things I'm starting to see. Like I said, as I'm raising daughters, and I remember last school year they came back when the girls asked her about her hair. It wasn't like an offensive thing, but you know, other kids are curious because she got black girl magic. She got black girl hair, you know?
Right.
And so little things like that. And it's like, they need to know. They need to see other girls, other black women. They need to see it. Just like we did. Just like, as a black boy, I needed to see black men. It was important, you know, especially, like I said,
see them in a very positive light, and to see them doing things that, well, just like we said, representation matters. See them as leaders.
Yeah.
See them as, like, how we had a lot of role models that were sports, that were athletes. And we saw some that were musicians. We saw some that were political leaders. Like, that's very important.
Yeah.
For a kid growing up.
Yeah. And that's why even little things, like, you know, we see about the big people. Mm-hmm. But it was to me like dope, like, oh, that's my teacher black. Oh, yeah. Like, I remember, like, when I was in high school, like, the building services staff, they were the coolest people to me. They was all black. Yeah. I used to talk to them. They was mad cool. Some of them I still see today. Yeah. And I'm like, because they were real. They were tangible to me. I could reach out and touch them for the most part. Like I said, every time I came across a black male teacher, it was like, yo, like, he cool, you know? Like, just to have those things. And fortunately, I saw a decent amount of, you know? Yeah. And like, so like, we get the levels, we get like the celebrities, the people high up, the people we're going to see all the time. But I'm like, we need to see the people here. Even like our family members. That was important to people, to see people who were, like I said, success to me doesn't always have to be your rich and money and stuff like that. Right. Success to me is that you hold it down, you handling your business, you're doing your thing. It's positive. Right. So when people see you, they see positive things happening. That's success to me. Like, they may not think of themselves as a role model, but you are a role model. People are watching you.
Absolutely.
You know, so like those things have become important. Like, you know, just to put the girls in front of people like that, you know, just like their mother. It was important for me to see their mother like that. You know, they need to look up at her. She's the first role model. She's the first one, you know? So like, that's why family, the structure, the unity, all those things have come to matter. And so for any black woman out there right now, if you're doing your thing, if you out there making it happen, however, love you, man. You know, we just love you.
We really do. We really love you.
Yeah. And so I wanted to take this, and we taking this time. Big up, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but I just wanted to share that. I wanted to feel that because, we need to be there for each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
and even it's just very, it's not only is it important, it's essential, because if you don't see representation, you don't see a Black teacher, then you're like, why would I become a teacher? I haven't seen anybody like that looks like me become a teacher.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. And then you start to get like these cultural things where it's like, that's not what we do. Mm-hmm. We don't do stuff like that. I mean, I used to hear that as a kid. Right. Oh, we don't do stuff like that. That's not what Black people do. Black people don't do stuff like that. Like, no, we can. We can. Yeah. Like, I remember, like, even little things. I remember, I don't know if I told the story, but like, I wanted to play lacrosse. Remember, I saw lacrosse and I was like, oh, this looks dope. And they hit each other. This is violent. This is up my alley. And I remember when I went home and my family was like, what? You trying to play what? It's a white people sport. Black people don't do that. And that was discouraging. Like, when you don't have the support for things because you've never seen it before. Never seen it in our community before. And I did it anyway. And coming to find out, this brother's the best brother ever was Jim Brown. Like, so I learned some history, but it was like, we got to get out of that. No, because we can do it. And let's, and that's why when we have people, especially Black women, Black men who are doing things, that's why it's important to showcase it. Especially that's why even on our platform, that's why I'm important and like show it, let people know what's going on, so they can know and they can believe that we do these things, we do them well, and that inspires people to maybe want to do the same thing. It's funny. I was just talking. I did an interview for B-Lit. We had a young man. This young man is 8 years old. Oh, he's a painter. He's painting incredible things. We did an interview, and his mom and his dad were there. We did it together.
Very cool.
And it was important for them to say, like, to put him in that position. Mm-hmm. They, because I was like, he likes to paint, but that takes a lot of effort for families. Like, so shout out to Khalil, shout out to his mom, Kelly, shout out to all of them. Like, that was just for them to make a conscious decision as a family to say, we're going to support our child. And then they were talking about how, like, mom does art, grandma does a little bit of art. He sees them, that inspires him to do more. Like, we can't dismiss.
It was handed down.
Yeah, but we can't dismiss what watching other people does to especially our young people. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's always important. That's why I remember starting BNV, because I'm tired of seeing Black people in a negative light. How can we start showing them in a positive light? Who's doing it? Ain't nobody really doing it. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to showcase it. We're going to talk about it. So the same thing with Black women. Like, we don't see enough. We don't see enough of them in the positions they need to be. So we got to keep that going.
Right. And there's a reason that we don't see a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like the way that the media portrays the Black woman is it's frustrating. That's what I'll say.
It's so so narrow. It's so nasty,
and it's not their fault.
No. It just goes back to all the BS. Mm-hmm. Like, we've talked about this before, even on this show. Like, even talking about, like, even in commercials now, this whole influx of, like, interracial commercials. Yeah. Like, even stuff like that, it just annoys me. And it's not like, I mean, it's out there, yeah, like, but why can't we show a whole Black family, a whole unity, and then when they do show it, they dance and they shucking and I hate that. I can't stand that. But even, like, just as always, Black women either they're in a position where they're downtrodden and beat down and stuff like that, or it's extremely over-sexualized. Right. Like, yes, Black women are beautiful, but not everybody's running around twerking all goddamn day. Like, we gotta get over this. No, that's not how you're gonna portray us, Right. So on this day, again, I
Shout
yeah,
out to Black women.
yeah. Shout outs, man. Shout outs.
We love y'all. You're valued. You should be validated. And you are the culture.
Yeah, for real, driving it. You know, so I wanted to say that. Something else I wanted to bring up, and I told myself I wasn't going to do this.
Go ahead.
But I've been thinking like this for a minute. Damn royal family, yo. I don't know if have you seen some of the stuff that's been happening with Meghan Markle and Harry and all that. I had some words for somebody on Twitter today.
That's not. I should have got on there and defended you. I apologize.
I replied to something and somebody said something stupid and I had to just let them know real quick. But I think this kind of I mean, so if y'all don't know, and again, I to be honest, I just don't even like myself even bringing it up because I've always had this long-standing beef with my wife. She laughs at me when like the royal family is the most annoying thing in the world to me. The concept of it. We're in 2020. Y'all don't do anything. They don't do anything. Like I know some little things, but come on now, really, whatever. Ain't nobody running the country now. They got a prime minister and parliament. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Queen, what do you do? Like,
I mean,
but drain resources.
What does he do? What does the prime minister do?
I mean, he's on paper almost like the equivalent of the president. You know, it's like a similar structure with like Congress and the president here. Right. But he's there. So what does the queen do? What does she do? Is she legislating policy at this point? Like, what are they doing? But draining resources from the country.
Probably.
Like, so I don't know. It just annoys me, right?
And I really hope that we don't catch flack from our British audience.
Probably am. And you know what? I say the same thing again. I'm sorry. I'm not with it. I know it's long-standing tradition, but sometimes at this point, especially not after now. So this whole thing, like, so I actually got into it with somebody on Twitter. Now go ahead. What you about to say?
What I will say is that I think it's just more of a figurehead type thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, the royal family, they're there. But also the parliament, they're the ones that are like making the rules. Like you said, prime minister, he's student power. So
yeah. So what do you need an old, long-standing lineage figureheads for? You don't need them anymore. How much money? I would love to see the numbers of how much money they're draining from the country. I hate to say it like, and so here's my thing. So I know this whole Meghan Markle thing. I don't like to get all gossipy and stuff, right? But someone brought on Twitter, like, because I guess the whole thing was, you know, if y'all don't know Meghan Markle, who is, I think her mom is black for sure. Like with dreads, whole nine, like sister for real. But you know, I guess this whole thing with them leaving, they told her that, you know, her pregnant before the son was born, that, you know, they were concerned about his skin might be dark and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But the crazy part, okay, I heard that. Like, I'm listening, like, that don't surprise me, but people were shocked and outraged by this.
Mm-hmm.
And what it really brought me to was that, one, that wasn't the real issue. And this is what I brought up on Twitter, like,
okay, yeah, I'm seeing it now.
It wasn't a skin color thing. It was a thing of like, this is lineage. This is heritage. And when it comes to black people, they don't want a drop, an ounce of black blood in that heritage, that lineage. Mm-hmm. That's what it comes to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so, you know, trying to let people know that, like, you want like skin color and all that stuff. Yeah. But I want y'all to know the great lengths people go through to keep black people out of power.
Right.
And that's what the conversation was to me. Like, don't ever think that people won't go to great lengths, including taking you out.
Right. Just to get in power.
To get in power, but also to keep you out of power.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what that looks like. You know, think about, and that's what's like, you think this family here, this royal family, has been able to survive centuries without doing some vile things to keep themselves in power? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Like, these people are gonna do whatever it takes, including marrying within the family,
right,
to keep the bloodline strong.
mm-hmm.
So when you think a black woman was going to be able to come in and halt that and change the bloodline and taint it, for lack of a better words, for them, y'all think they was gonna let that happen? Y'all thought that was gonna be cool? Get out of here, y'all. People need to wake up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that. If you don't
know what? Actually, I want to say something about that because, like you said, they didn't want someone coming in and like whatever. But it was super funny because once they found out that they were together, they're like, oh, and they're getting married. It's like, oh, we don't want her here. And then when they were like, oh, you know what, this might not be what we need right now. We out. Then everybody was like, wait, so you're leaving?
That's another thing. It's like,
and I was just like, wait, hold on. So you don't want her to be there, but you don't want her to leave?
Yeah, because y'all don't want to deal with the backlash. That's what it was.
That it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make, and that's why people don't make sense.
Yes,
it doesn't make sense. People don't make sense with this stuff. Like, you can't have it both ways.
Right.
They said they didn't like it. They didn't want to be here. We out. And okay, let them go.
Yeah,
let them go. But again, that whole thing.
Hold your L.
Yeah, and that's what kind of it gets like. That's why I hate getting into some of these topics. But I just felt like it had to be said. Like, this is why it's important. And I like to focus on building from within. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not going to expect anyone else to accept us. I don't expect anyone else to let us in. Like, they not. Right. But when we build from within, they'll come running.
Yep.
They'll be banging down our doors, man.
Mm-hmm. That's why we say, if we're all like, hey, we out, peace. Guess who's right behind us? Right behind us. Like I said, if every black person, I say this all the time, every black person decides to get on a plane this time. We're not getting on boats. Yeah. We're gonna get on the planes. We find, I don't know, a country in Africa that's willing to rock with us. Right. And we all migrate. We all out. Who is on the next flight? The white people in power. Yeah. They're coming. You think they're not going to just let it slide? That we take all of our culture, we take all of our power, we take everything that we bring to the table with us, and we bounce. They not letting that go. Mm-hmm. They're coming over. Yep. If we took everything that black people invented, everything we bring to the table, everything, they're not going to be able to function. Yep. All-Star weekend somewhere else. They're going to be mad. They're going to be hot. They ain't going to be hot. They ain't going to have them. Take all that sport league. Think about how much money. Weekend gonna be sad. Man, what we doing All-Star? What we doing All-Star weekend? Okay. I said we do it. Oh, we're doing that in Nigeria. That might be crazy. Hosted by Hakeem Olajuwon. and who else? Who? No, because it's got to be like Hakeem Olajuwon and somebody like Akon or somebody. I don't know. Greek freak. He can do it too. Where's he from? I know. Where's his family from? He's Nigerian, bro. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We get all the family Nigerian. Yeah, it's be a party. I'm there. I'm there. Just give me some jollof and I'm good. Like, hey, I'm straight. Like, hey, bro, we got you. That's what I'm saying. So you think they're gonna let that slide? Did you see them? Did you see them? Like Dame Lillard and Steph Curry. You think they're gonna let that slide? No. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we take everything with us, not just that. Like, everything. Look at the industries we drive. Yeah. Everything from music to fashion to take all of our talents, like all of our skills, and we out. Mm-hmm. Y'all not gonna have music. Y'all not gonna have sports. Y'all not gonna have culture. Y'all gonna have culture. You're not gonna have nothing. Yeah. Y'all can keep Tom Brady.
he might ride with us. You never know, because he's trying to get another ring. He gonna rock with us.
He can't get on the plane.
He can't get on the plane. So that's what I'm saying. Like, see, like that's what I'm saying. Meghan Markle, she wanted to bounce,
right?
Bounced. They still hate. Let her go, man. Let her go. So I just had to get off my chest. I can't do any more with them. I can't. I'm done.
No, but I feel you. I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, and to me, that goes back to Black women. Like, y'all just can't leave them alone. Y'all hate them, right, but you can't leave them alone. Like,
right. You take their culture, you take whatever, you see whatever they're doing, and then you're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna take this.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring it over here, and I'm gonna say I made it.
Yep. Or how can I monetize what you're doing?
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna pimp it in as much as they can. Yeah.
And then what do? We take that L, and then something else comes that they create.
I know we keep giving it away. We keep getting strong on. We keep getting bullied out of it. Mm-hmm. And that's why I keep saying, okay, one day it's going to take a hard stance. And it's going to get ugly. Mm-hmm. And that's why we saw things like the Tulsa massacres and things like that, and all those massacres. For real, right. Think about it. Because we were building. We were doing us. We were self-sufficient. And they couldn't take it.
Yep.
Couldn't handle it. Because their culture is based off of assimilation. They're like the Borg from Star Trek.
Right.
Like, it's a take over and assimilate everything else. You have no culture of your own. And I hate to say that. And
no, that's it.
And I'm going to say this too. And you know what? God damn it. Because when I say they, I'm talking about the evil white people in power. Mm-hmm. Not all. And that's a whole nother podcast for another day. So I'm just going to say that right there.
Yep. We're gonna table that topic.
Table that, yeah, because that's gonna have to be said too. Because apparently I've become like, I don't know, racist or something. I don't know. Like, it's crazy.
Oh really? Yeah, I just saw that. I just saw that tweet.
Yeah. I tend to focus on how we can help our people, and that doesn't mean anyone else like excluding is bad or anything and stuff like that. But like, there are some forces that are working against us, and let's acknowledge that and let's be clear about that. But again, my philosophy is I tend to focus on what we can do for ourselves first.
Right.
That's just
real quick on the same in the same vein. So the Grammys are coming up. Now to be completely honest, the Grammys, they honestly don't hold as much weight as they used to. Yeah. But they did announce the host, and the host is Trevor Noah. And Trevor Noah is the host of The Daily Show.
I can't stand Trevor Noah.
I love it.
That's my guy. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, I saw that, and then I tweeted under it. I was like, okay, cool, great choice for a host. And I think that because he's actually like, I definitely find him entertaining, and I think he'll make a lot of good jokes within the Grammys. And other people were replying like, but wait, what? I don't want him. And I think it was honestly behind that whole, wait, hold on, I don't want this guy here. Ew. What? Like, yeah. And it, like, on one hand, it kind of broke my heart because, like, this guy, he hosts a show almost every day for a living. And he does it very, very well.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, like, y'all are just being stupid.
Oh,
like with all your statements and all your comments.
Well, you know what it is. It's not that he's capable. Again, he hosts a show every day. He's capable of doing the job. But we're so divided now. Mm-hmm. Way more than we were divided several years ago. And so it's almost like people take hard stances. If they don't like you because you're black, they don't like you because you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't like you. you know, and that's where we are now. People, they're speaking up about these hard stances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister, she was talking about that
like,
earlier too.
Yeah, like, but like, because I always ask people why. Like, why? Why don't you like Trevor Noah? What is the reason? What did he do? And no, that's when you can't get an answer. And when they can't give an answers and stuff like that, or it's like irrational stuff, like
I mean, well, he said,
and they do stuff like that, yeah. Or they start backpedaling. Mm-hmm. Well, I ain't mean to say that he was a yeah, all right. Yeah, I know how you originally feel now. Mm-hmm. You know, if you can't get, that's why I ask why all the time. Because I just want to know, can you give me a solid, what's your evidence? Like, give me something. Right. You know, if you hate this person so much, why? If you don't like what they do so much, why? What happened? What did they do that you dislike that make you not like this person, to claim that you don't like this person, they're not good for the job? Why? What happened? You should be able to explain that. Mm-hmm. And if not, yeah, okay, I know where you stand. I know what time it is. Yep. And I saw a lot of that because I saw that with Trevor. I saw a lot of that. Yeah. Like, you just don't like, you don't like this guy because of who he is and what he represents. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Yep. And he's not one of the traditional shuck and jivers.
He is not.
Yeah. He's gonna get up there and probably tell you a little something that you don't want to hear.
Oh, he'll definitely.
He'll be funny about
it. That's one thing I'm looking forward to with the Grammys.
Yeah, he gonna have some stuff to say. Hopefully he does. Exactly. I want him to shake it up a little bit because we know we talk about the Grammys. We talk about it on Reason to Rhyme all the time. You know how I feel about the Grammys. Yeah. So little stuff like that. You know what? Yeah, I'm getting to that point. Bob's and Karens, man. Bob's and Karens. What's up?
Let's get into it. Okay, let me save that one for the last.
Okay.
Let me start with there's a Karen trying to, or there were Karens, multiple Karens, fighting the staff in Bath and Body Works.
I heard about this. I didn't get a chance to see it. Is there a video?
There's a video.
I'll send it to you after. Okay, I've been hearing about this. Like, okay, do we know what sparked it? Like, that's
I'm not exactly sure. Like, okay. I think the camera comes on like right when they're all fighting.
Okay, so first of all, Bath and Body Works. Mm-hmm. What could possibly go wrong in a Bath and Body Works?
Also, how can you fight when there are so many beautiful scents?
How can you fight in those tight spaces? First of all, if you ever walked in Bath and Body Works, displays are everywhere. You barely have enough room to inch past the what is it? The freaking what's it? The lotion. Cherry blossom lotion. The green lotion. I forget the name of that. The spearmint one.
Right.
Like actually like Bath and Body Works. What's that?
I got candles. I got hand sanitizer. Like the hand sanitizer.
But you got with that 5 for 25 sale they have at like once a year, and everybody goes ham in that joint.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
But
how you fighting there? You knock stuff over. You get beat with a candle, like all types of stuff. Like that's getting ugly. I just don't see what sparked a fight in there. When they was out of your favorite fragrance, right. When you wasn't wearing a mask, when you took your mask off to smell. You don't like it's Bath and Body Works. Right. You can smell with 2 masks on in that joint. Like it's strong in there. It just smells like all kinds of just good stuff.
You know what they said?
What was that?
You can't smell what's over here, cuz.
Can't smell. Smell the racism though. Oh man. They smell like that's why, okay. Question. You ever date a girl that used a lot of Bath and Body Works stuff?
Yes.
Did you ever get tired of it?
No.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah. I just had to ask because like it's. You ever steal their stuff?
No. I was gifted some stuff.
What? I was straight steal the Japanese cherry blossom, whatever it was. Like, oh man, those days.
No, it was more I was gifted stuff.
Oh, you were gifted. I didn't have time for that. Like,
then also I bought that candle.
Oh, you're a good man. Yeah, I used to. Don't let you have no hand lotion around me. And I was ashy. I ain't care what it smelled like.
I've been looking for lotion.
Like, like what you got? Yeah, let me get a little bit. Let me get. And it'd be like the most off the wall. That's cotton candy lotion. I don't care at this point. I'm ashy. Like, I'm just going to smell like cotton candy right now.
Not only that, like the scents smell good. Like I had a homie in high school. He used to carry lotion with him, like after I think it was PE. Like he would always like we would always come to him and be like, "Hey, let me get some of that lotion." Like,
was he trying to cover up the funk after PE like lotion? Absolutely. Yeah, I get it.
And shout out to him.
Yeah, and then they have like decent men's products. I used to get their men's products real heavy. Matter of fact, I still probably got one of the little sprays over here. It's good stuff. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You know, like the they had the hand sanitizers before hand sanitizer was a thing. The little glitter.
That's true.
Like, the glitter used to kill me because, okay, don't ever wear Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer glitter and then go to your girl. Dog, it's a fight waiting to happen. Who lotioned you? Why you got glitter on your face? Because I was ashy. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know where it came from. You could smell
You were at the club.
No, I was just like this, especially like school. No, the girl in 5th period had it, and I was ashy, and I asked her, "Could I use some?" Who lotion you using? Like, it's Bath and Body Works. You know the smell. Like, you know where you came from. Like, but that was always like a sensitive topic to women. Like, you better not use nobody else's lotion or hand sanitizer. And then if she knew the girl, she knew the smell. It was a fight next period. Like, you could lose. Like,
it's Chandra from like 3rd period.
Yeah,
she had some lotion. I was asking.
Like, you know, Chandra. She had a little pink lotion. Now, like, don't be getting a girl lotion from no other girl. Oh goodness, girl. So you want me to walk around ashy? That's what you want. Okay. Okay. We used to always go through that. So I'm sorry. Flashback. But like, that's what you go through. Like,
trauma.
That is my trauma, y'all. Y'all understand.
Okay.
What else we got?
We have a Karen that so she was there was one Karen getting yelled at in a store, and she was just like, I don't remember exactly what happened like right before, but she started to get yelled at, and then she started to yell back. She was like, "I want to go in the store. This is my store."
It's my store. Again, was that privilege?
Yes.
Yeah.
Full display of
like privilege. You don't own the store. She ain't own the store, right? I got asked. I just got asked for,
She didn't.
So you don't own the store. Did she work there? Hey, work there, maybe feel like part of the store. No. Oh, she just shops there. Oh, okay. That's not your damn store. Get out of here, woman. Like, if you get so invested in the stuff, like that Kroger could be gone tomorrow, lady. Get out of here. Like, it's not your store. Go put the damn mask on and just go shopping like everybody else. Get out of here. Like, we a year into this and you still have trouble putting the mask on?
That's really sad, actually.
Yeah.
That the fact that we're a year into this or almost a year into this, and
no, I think what day was it? It's sometime this week, is it? That is officially a year.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I know Maryland. I think I think the first case after sometime this year. Yeah, last year.
It's been a year of this, and you still can't put on a mask.
Yeah, that's a you problem, fam.
Right.
That's a you problem. Like
at this point, I have like 5 or 6 masks. Like I think I have a mask for every day of the week.
Yeah. Dare I say it? I didn't want to admit this. Kind of get used to it.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Like, didn't want to get used to it, but it's like, I've taught 3-4 hour lectures with a mask on at this point.
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I can go in the grocery store for a couple minutes with a mask on.
Right.
Shoot, in the cold weather kind of help with a little, just
it does in the cold.
I ain't, so I'm like, yes, it ruins my outfits. Yes, it gets a little like, sometimes, especially if you can't wear sunglasses with a mask because it just fogs up everything. I know with the glasses thing, that's annoying.
That's a struggle.
It's also,
why aren't you buying like black masks?
Well, because I'm gonna be honest, I have black masks. The problem is not everything I wear is black.
All right.
So it destroys some of my outfits, but
look at Kenny accessorizing out here.
I mean, yes, but I can't I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but just know that, I know y'all feel me. Not every outfit calls for a black mask, but I ain't got the other colors because I got big face too, mask, not all of them fit my face. It's a lot going on over here. But and then the sunglasses, like I said, I like eyewear, especially when I'm driving, because legit, it gets bright.
Yeah.
And I actually get headaches and stuff. That's why I actually been wearing my blue light glasses when I'm on the computer now.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't wear sunglasses with a mask.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to.
And then I got big frame. I got big aviators and stuff, aviator here, mask right here. It just don't come out right.
It don't match up.
Then it fogs up and you can't see nothing. Almost crash and die. It's a whole problem. So,
bro, imagine wearing glasses and having to wear them.
That's what I'm saying. For y'all, I know I've seen it. Who was I with? And they the good that's fogged up.
Oh, was it Mr. Studio Girl?
No, it wasn't. It was somebody recent. Who was I with? I don't remember. But literally outside talking, and they just wiping their guy. I was like, oh, this is a problem.
Oh yeah.
They're yeah, I can't see. It fogs up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dang, that's one of the downsides of masks we talk about.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm like, this is crazy. But after all this time, we've had a year to adjust.
Yeah, all you gotta do.
Yeah. Get your lives together. It's okay.
Wear the mask.
Wear the mask, yo. Wear the mask.
Also, get your masks on our website.
Yeah.
Come on,
you gotta get the Black Power Fist Community
right.
Coalition show.
Come on now.
Yep.
Get our masks.
Oh man. So what else we got?
Okay. Let's talk about the.
It's the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The amount of stupid. Okay, so this was in Texas, and just to preface this a little bit, Texas governor, we're not gonna say his name.
Jackass. Call him Governor Jackass. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with
Governor Jackass just ended the mask mandate in Texas, and a couple other Governor Jackasses did it too.
Yeah,
but so it ended in Texas, and there was a restaurant there was a Mexican restaurant still enforcing the mask mandate.
Yep.
And they were like, yo, y'all can't be in here if y'all don't have a mask. So what these people thought that they could do, oh, that's how it is? We're going to call ICE on y'all.
ICE. They tried to call ICE on the restaurant and their workers, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Threatening these people, all kinds of stuff. Because they still wanted a mask mandate to protect themselves.
Right.
That's what it's really about. Protect the staff and the people that work there.
Right, because they still have to go home.
Yeah. So imagine how hateful this is. You can't get your chimichanga without a mask. Not even saying you can't get it. You just got to wear a mask. Everybody, all year we've been doing.
Right.
You so hateful and so evil that you call ICE. And for those who don't know, pretty much ICE is the enforcement agency, immigration, check the status, they can deport you, things like that.
Mm-hmm. You
call ICE. That's evil. That's evil to me.
It is.
That's that for real. Real life. You wouldn't have done that for another white establishment.
Right.
You wouldn't have done that for you wouldn't have called the cops on another white establishment.
Mm-hmm.
If the pasta joint was, you would have done that for them.
Right.
that's dirty. That's dirty. Like you listen, you were willing
So stupid.
to ruin someone's life, an entire family, and displace. You can deport. You can disrupt an entire family because you don't want to wear a mask to get your food. They don't care about people.
Right.
They don't care about black people. They definitely don't care about brown people. Like, that's evil. Think about that. For real. Like, think about how evil. You got to go think and plot this. Like, I can't, like I said, I can't get food without a mask. Then I'm saying you can't get food. You can get food. You just got to wear a mask.
Yeah. You can take it off once you can adjust it once you get your food, but you gotta keep it on.
Keep the mask on. So the fact that like you literally are willing to go through those lengths. This goes back to what I say earlier. Like they don't care. Like they don't care. Don't think that they care about you. The evil people in power do not care about you. First of all, the whole lifting the mask day order. I think there was a whole bunch of other stuff with that anyway.
Yeah.
Like, so again, do you think they care about your well-being?
They do not.
And so you wanted to do that to people. I don't like when I saw that, and then I saw another like I guess a news clip. You know, they did an interview as a black guy who owned a restaurant, similar situation. Mm-hmm. And he said, I know I'm still gonna enforce the mask mandate for my staff, you know. Mm-hmm. He's losing business. How selfish is this? Like, imagine, I don't know. I can't.
Ooh, speaking of that, the place that's actually near me. So I don't know if I should say the name. Actually.
Don't say the name then.
Okay. I won't. But so when the pandemic kind of was like beginning, I would get food from there just because it was so close. I'd have my mask on. I'd just get a carry out order, and I'd be on my way. And no one there was wearing a mask. And then maybe a couple weeks later, they had a sign that said masks are mandatory. And now you don't see people in there. It's very telling.
Yeah, it is. It's extremely telling. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they support what they want. And as soon as you go against how they feel about something, you are the enemy. Not even, it goes far beyond disagreement. Mm-hmm. It's not even disagreement. It's not even supporting. You are the enemy. And you're treated like an enemy. Someone who like, almost like, I have to destroy you. That goes to me, that's like the root of evil, you know? Like, it's crazy. I don't, a mask is not going to stop me from picking up food from my favorite restaurant. I'm going to tell you right now.
Right.
I don't care. I was at my favorite little spot the other day, mask on. Mm-hmm. How y'all doing? Y'all real? Y'all safe? I'm out with my food.
Right.
Like, it's that simple. I'm not there 5 minutes. If, you know, not even that. Like, right. We adjust to the things we want to adjust to. We do, as people, as humans. You know, when you don't want to, like, and that's what history has shown us. That's what, every time I go through history, and I like history, because history shows us these things. Mm-hmm. It shows us rebellion. It shows, and the things we rebel over, the dumbest ass things, stupidest stuff. Like, you know, but I mean, like, people don't want to conform to stuff, which is cool. I get it. That's your, but like, go do you then.
Yeah.
Go do you. Why you gotta come back and destroy other people because you don't like this? Think about that. You can go to another restaurant. The Mexican restaurant, okay, you don't agree with what they doing, you don't like it. You can go to another restaurant. That's fine.
Right.
But why you gotta try to mess with them people's lives over? That's the nasty, despicable part. You know, knowing good and damn well what this gonna do to them people. Because you don't want to wear. All right, you know what?
It's inconsiderate and
it's evil. It's like
it's evil.
There's a special place for you. I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
I don't know. I can't. That doesn't sit well. When I saw it, when I read it, even like I said, the other stuff I've been seeing about like similar stuff, don't sit well. Because what are you capable of? You're capable of all kinds of evil stuff.
Right. It just tells me that like the people that said that, or the person or the people that said that, I think that just tells me you're completely heartless.
Yeah. And you didn't care about the establishment in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
What that show again, and that goes back to like community. Mm-hmm. Like support the places you're going to that you believe in. You don't care about the people. You don't believe in that place. That almost goes back. Like I can go extremes with it. I could go so extreme with it. That goes back to like slave owner, slave mentality. Right. You don't fuck about these. You don't give a damn about these people. Like you don't give a damn about that restaurant. Are you really supporting it? Then why even put your money there in the first place? Go somewhere that you're going to believe in. Right. Let them people be. You know. That's why now, if I don't like how I'm treated somewhere, I'm not going to support them.
Right.
I'll just take my business somewhere else. That is my right. But I'm not going to kick them while they down on the way out. That's why I've never been a big like review person. Like I've never been like to write reviews and stuff. It's just me. I don't rock with it. Cool. Maybe somebody else will love it. Might be for you. So I've never been the guy to be like get online and be hating and all this. I'm never. Sometimes you want to. I want to. Like if it's egregious, I might, hey, you might not want to go over there, fam. But I'm not going to be going through great lengths to try to get people fired and just get people disrupted and all that stuff like that. No, that's way too much over a damn burrito.
Right. And it's like the only people that you see doing that, like
Bob's and Karens.
Not only Bob's and Karens, but like it's what the Bob's and Karens do. Because have you ever read an online restaurant review?
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It's people going into their whole life story just because maybe the service wasn't maybe it wasn't timely.
Yeah.
Maybe the staff was having a bad day.
That's what I'm saying. It's there's a lot of factors that go into a lot of these things. Right. That's why I can't read those reviews. Because the most annoying thing, hey, we went to the best restaurant in town on a Saturday night at 8 p.m. We expected to have our food in 5 minutes. It's what? No. You went to the busiest place at the worst time to get food, really, and expecting A1 service when it's filled to the brim. What do you think those people are going through in there?
Right.
Like the stuff like that. That's why I'm like, I can't read this stuff because I'm like,
right. And not only that, like, especially like for me, especially when going to a place that has food that I'm paying for, I try to be the most respectful, the most kind. And it's like, I don't want to, first of all, I don't want to act like a dick to this person because they've been here all day. So I don't want them to be angry with me.
And they're handling your food.
Yeah. Do you know how many, like, there are a lot of jokes about people like spitting the food.
I've heard horror stories from my friends who used to work at some places where they used to do to people stuff.
Exactly.
Like, and also too, you find especially a place like that, like once they treat you well.
Yeah.
They treat you well. When you go back, like my favorite spot. I love my favorite spot. Mm-hmm. When I go in there, they ask, one, it's sad, I hate to say, but they know my order when I come in because they, I'm there all the time.
Right.
But not only that, like they hook me up. Hey, take this extra such and such.
Mm-hmm.
How's your mom doing? How's everybody doing? We cool. How y'all doing? I've watched the kids grow up. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like, you know, like, I remember you was a baby sitting on the counter. You in high school now. I probably paid for your college fund, but it's cool though. It's cool. Like, because I'm here all the time.
Right.
But I know, they know I'm coming back. You know
why? Because it's that respect.
It's respect. Them. And like I said, respect them, relationship. You know, I believe in them. I support them. You know, like, I like y'all food. I'll be back. You know, I'm gonna show my love and appreciation for being a repeat customer. You know, that's just me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you believe in a place, if that's the spot you go to get your food, like, you don't do that to people.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I know, like I said, everyone thinks different. People just, damn. Like, wow. It's just, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna keep dragging it on because I'll be here all night. It's pissed off.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah. So
it's all good.
It is. You know what? So there's people out there just know. I guess if nothing else, if you ain't get nothing else tonight, they'll go through great lengths to get rid of you. They will go through great lengths to get you up out of there. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the theme I've been seeing all week.
Yep.
Like, they will get you up out of there if you don't follow along with the program. And not to say that, not to be scary or nothing like that, but like, don't be surprised by what you see and hear when they try and get somebody up out of there. Like, nothing should be new at this point. You know, Don't be shocked.
Right.
Like, they will do it.
And that's why I'm never surprised whenever someone's like, oh, this is really happening in 2021.
Yes.
Like, yes, this, like, I mean, I kind of hate that statement, but also, like, yes, nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. Yeah, like I said, even going back to my story, I'm like, yeah, it ain't happening in 2021. Like, yes, we still ain't there yet. Nowhere near close. So, yeah, that's all we got, y'all. Yep. You know, y'all know where to find us. CommunityCoalitionShow.com. We there.
At Community C Show on Twitter,
Instagram, Facebook group. Yeah.
Y'all know where to find us.
Yeah. So, till next week, y'all. We're doing our thing, but it's getting late. I'm out. Peace.